is up, gamers? Once again, we're back, starting right where we left off last time with the first anniversary songs. So today I'm going to be continuing on and ranking all of the songs up until the second anniversary, which is Journey. Where is Journey? Here. Yeah, I'm kinda excited to see how this will go. Our first song here is Machine Gun Poem Doll. This is by Cosmo. Cosmo just makes like those super difficult bullet hell sounding rhythm game songs. It's his signature style, okay? I'm honestly indifferent to all of Cosmo's songs, although I really like Creation Myth or Intense Voice, I guess. Machine Gun Poem Doll doesn't really stand out to me that much, so honestly, just put it in like boring or like it's okay, I guess. Next, oh goodness, Showtime Ruler. Okay, this song was really obnoxious when it came out. I remember it was everywhere. I honestly prefer the Vocaloid version, okay? I don't know why, but it's the chorus. The chorus is just... Maybe it's how you mix the voices of the super high-pitched characters like Ebu, and then you have like Rui singing together in the background. It's just really off-putting. So I'll put it in not the biggest fan. Okay, next, Lower. Lower is an amazing song. I love this song so much. It never gets old. I've been replaying it, re-listening to it ever since it came out, and up until this day, I still never get bored of it. It's still on my playlist. It's been on my playlist for like 2 years or more. Stage of Sekai is a pretty decent song. A lot of people trash on it because it's a Honami focused song and people don't like Honami and they think her songs are boring, but I don't think it's bad. I'd give it a solid chef's kiss, yes. Next, Worldwide Wonder. Okay, it's a Christmas song and it really fits the theme of Christmas. Like, I love how upbeat and just generally fun the song sounds. It's one of my favorites. It really captures the overall mood and theme of the event, and the video was pretty nice. So yeah, I'll put it in this tier because it's a song that I really enjoy. Okay, next we have the song by Mothi. I think it's like Waltz of the Undead or something. I don't know why, but honestly, it's a sleeper. I feel like Mothi's style has kind of changed. I wouldn't say it has changed a lot, maybe just slightly, but it's so ever so slightly that you could kinda notice it as kinda just or maybe that's just because how the Vocaloids were tuned in this song just sounds so dead, which I guess is kind of fitting with the song's overall like theme and title, but then again, it just doesn't sound pleasant to me, so I'll just put it in boring. But honestly, I really do appreciate all of the other works by Mothi. My favorite is Regret Message. Is this Future? Regardless, I remember this song. It's Toya's event, the one where they were camping. It's a nice heartwarming song. That's all I can say about it. I just like how it sounds. It's just a really pleasant song. It's inoffensive, it's not harming anyone, and I like that kind of music. Oh, we have Nikori. Again, we have Wonderful Opportunity. I'm not the biggest fan of their songs, but you know, they're listenable. I'd listen to them sometimes, so I'll put them here just because, I mean, it's tolerable and I don't hate it, but I also appreciate the certain segments in the song where it's like they're kind of talking. It's kind of like playful banter, but in a song, and I think that's kind of cute, so yeah. Next we have Tricolore. It's an amazing song. I love Kanade's voice so much. I love her cover. She sounds very majestic and very just elegant. I like her soft and whispery voice, but honestly I feel like her performance in Tricolore was just top notch. I loved it so much. I like the whole atmosphere. I feel like Night Court has some of the most amazing songs, and I feel like it's not fair to other groups like freaking More Jump. I have a whole section of More Jump songs, which I call the More Jump sleeper songs, just because how hit or miss their songs tend to be. But I feel like Night Court, majority of them tend to hit. You can see from my list here. Yeah, that's a lot of Night Court songs up there. Moving on, we have Flyer. It's alright. Honestly, it's just alright. I really don't have much to say for these songs, just because at this point in time, I really didn't really care about the commission songs that came out. It was just like every time a new commission song was there, I was just like, oh, well, that's a new rhythm game map to play. Alright. But honestly, I feel like second year is a point in Project SEKAI history where I feel like this is the point where they stop experimenting and they start to find their footing. And although it's a bit kind of unstable at first, I feel like they really nailed everything past the second year. So like in the third year. Next we have Peaky Peaky. I used to love this song a lot. I feel like I've seen too much Peaky hate in the Project SEKAI community that my general opinion of this song just kind of like shifted to being like, well, maybe it isn't the best song, but I used to think it was really freaking good. I don't hate it now, obviously. I just think that it wasn't as good as I thought it was. So I'll put it there. I've seen some people say that the English parts were like cringe or something. But honestly, I don't feel that way. I feel like the small English parts make the song better, in fact. It just sounds more legit, if you know what I mean. Okay, next we have Metamo Reborn. It's another one of those More Jump sleeper songs. Enough said. Nomad! Okay, I love Balloon, I love his work, and I love Nomad. It's such a great and powerful song. I love Anna's cover once again. Probably, she's in my top 3. She might even be my favorite character in the game in terms of singing voice. Her vocals are just so raw, and I feel a lot of emotion. They're very powerful, they're very strong. She belts a lot, and I really love that. I love those kind of vocals, and especially in Nomad, you have room for that kind of stuff. And that's why Nomad is one of the best songs of all time. Another thing I like about Nomad is the actual video for it that was illustrated by Avogado 6, if I'm not mistaken. You've probably seen their work before floating around in the online space. A lot of their artwork has been made into memes. So yeah, I'll put some pictures of that on the screen if I haven't already. Okay, next we have 88 Stars. I like that this was a collab with Mercy. I love his piano stuff. I feel like the song itself is also really nice. It's that kind of piano ballad feel. I like that kind of song. If you couldn't tell, I'm also a big fan of slow songs in general. So yes, I'll put it right in this tier. Okay, Made to Order, another song that I would fall asleep to. It's not in a negative way, okay? I love this song. I honestly love it a lot. And I'm contemplating whether to put it in the top tier or the second top tier. I used to say it was my favorite Leonid song, like ever. And I've seen a lot of people hate on Made to Order, but I think it's a really beautiful song. I just like the general vibe. You know, when you listen to a song, you have the whole atmosphere of the song and you're like, yeah, this is my jam. This is what I vibe with, okay? Put it in Hella Saucy for now because it's a great song. Okay, Identity. Okay, so now we have the Cup Noodle songs. I like this song. I like this song a lot. Do I like it enough to put it in the A tier? Nah. But don't get me wrong, right? It's an amazing song. And I like how it sounds. And although this is probably my favorite Canaria song, it's just not entirely my style, I guess you could say. Okay, next we have Blue Paint. Oh, Blue Paint. I love Shiho and Shizuku's duet, but the virtual singer, the Vocaloid version, not so much. So put it along with Identity. But the song itself is kind of groovy. It's really, the vibes are there. The vibes are definitely there. Okay, Cosmos Spice. It's a song by Pinocchio P, and it's honestly a kind of weak song at that, so I wouldn't put it high. I'll put it in it's okay tier just because it's not anything significant, I guess. Pinocchio P has some amazing songs that just hit. Cosmos Spice isn't one of them. Okay, next. Oh, this is such a meme song. I love this Tokugawa Cup Noodle. It is like the memeiest song ever. Would I listen to it? I'd say no, but the map is really fun. And I know this isn't about the beat map, but like the video of the song is also really freaking funny. So for that, I might just put it here. I really like how goofy Kaito is, and also like Miku Dayo. So I'll put it along with Identity and Blue Paint, although that doesn't seem fair. But then again, this is my list, okay? I get to dictate the rules around here. Next, Salamander. Okay, Deco 27 once again. I feel like I do like this song. Again, this isn't the best Deco 27 song, but it's a pretty good song, and I don't hate it, so I'll put it right here. Alright, so now we have the Cup Noodle songs out of the way. We have If. Okay, this song was produced by Tsukiyomi, and if you didn't know, Tsukiyomi is pretty much Yuri Canon, and I am probably the biggest fan of Yuri Canon there is. I love their album, Cardia. I've listened to it on repeat for like 3 years, 4 years. Never gets old. I still listen to it every day. Not every day. Maybe like 4 times a week. Is that too specific? Whatever. Okay, my point is, I feel like Tsukiyomi and Yuri Canon though, they have different styles, and although I lean more to the Yuri Canon type of style with their Vocaloid music, Tsukiyomi style is more like J-poppy, if that makes sense. If you get it, you get it, okay? I feel like If isn't entirely my style, so I'll put it in Solid Chef's Kiss, because I honestly do appreciate the song. I don't even dislike it in the slightest. I just think that's okay, but it's like a step above okay. Okay, next, we have Moonlight. Moonlight. This is, I once mentioned that this song sounds like a song that King Nu would make, and no one agreed with me on that. Regardless, I still like the song. I still like it a lot. So, put it here. Okay, next, Awake Now. This was like a last minute song because the original producer got sick or something like that. I guess Awake Now was kind of rushed, and honestly, yeah, it's not the best song. It's not as bad as what I've heard other people call it and say it is, so I'll put it in the boring tier just because it just isn't for me. Okay, next, Bug. Wait, we're already in Bug era? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna be so real, pre-Bug era, so like Awake Now and everything that came after felt so long ago compared to Bug. Bug felt so recent, and that's actually kind of crazy to think about. Like, you have these two songs right next to each other. Like, are you sure? I feel like there has to be like at least 5 songs in between the release of those two, but no, I guess not, unless this tier list might be a bit wrong, but I kind of doubt it because everything before that I think was in chronological order. So yeah, okay, that's just a surprise to me. But as for the song Bug itself, well, there's a reason why it was the most viewed song on the Project SEKAI YouTube channel, right? There was a reason for that. As of right now, I'm actually not sure if it was overtaken for that spot, but I just remember at one point it was the most viewed video there. And for good reason. It's a very catchy song. I like the very fast, I like the sort of glitchy tones of the song, and yeah, it's a good song. Next, we have Starry Sky Melody. It's a nice chill song. It's pretty slow paced. It honestly fits with the whole Nene's event with the tropical themes, and I like that kind of vibe, so I'll put it here. And once again, I want to mention that Machiko's vocals are really good. A lot of people don't really like it because of how nasally it sounds, but I honestly like it a lot. Okay, next we have City. Once again, we're talking post-bug era is where the songs just start to like, it's like a linear progression in terms of how good the songs are. I feel like the songs just start to get more distinct, you know? Like there's a lot of improvement, I feel like. I like these songs. I like City again, but it's just gonna stay in this tier. Okay, next we have Terra Terra. I remember when it first came out, people were saying, oh, this is like an exact copy of Bug or something. But although I don't like it as much as Bug, I feel like it's unique in its own right, and I'll put it beside City, but I do like the song itself to an extent. Next, Parasol Cider is one of my favorite songs ever. Again, this was produced by Nanahoshi Orchestra, and they also made another iconic legendary song, Rubik's Cube, that I used to play a lot on Osumania. I like their music. I also like Way Anchor. And I'm really glad they got to produce Parasol Cider. And yes, it's a banger. Next is Give Me Your Night. This is a very controversial song because of how slow it is. Once again, people don't like slow songs. Okay, we get it. But also, if I'm not mistaken, this is a song where a producer that was on hiatus for like 2 years or more came back to produce music, and a lot of people said, well, this isn't their best work, it's just That's what I thought too in the beginning, but as I continued listening to this song, I was like, hey, this song slaps, what the heck? This is one of the best songs of all time, and yeah, it is. Maybe in the beginning, I heard the slow song and I'm like, well, this is so boring. But later, I learned to appreciate it, and here we are. It's an amazing song. It grows on you kinda quickly. Okay, once again, voices. When I first heard this song, I thought it sounded like an anime OP. And honestly, a lot of people like it, but I don't find it that interesting. So it'll stay in boring for now. I'm trying to think what the English name for this song is, but I honestly don't know. So, okay. My personal opinion on this song, I like it a lot. I like how in the chorus you have references to each of the members of Vivid Bad's names. I also like Toya's solo cover. I like his imitations of each members, and also his high notes are just very chef's kiss. So yes, I'll put it in A tier because it's just a great song. It's very boppy. Okay, and we've reached Journey. Once again, we have Deco27. I don't know why he produces so many commissioned songs for this game. I guess he's probably just the easiest to contact or whatever. Journey is an okay song. Well, honestly, I guess maybe the Project SEKAI stamp missions got me tired of Journey because I have to play that song like, 20 times? I mean, again, I'm not the biggest fan of Deco27 stuff. I mean, I do like some of his songs. A lot of them bop. It's just that for the 70% of his songs that bop, you have the 30%, and Journey is in the 30% that doesn't bop as hard. So I'll put it in boring for that. Alright, so that wraps it up for my second parter. Our list is starting to get kind of bloated. The distribution is really interesting. As of right now, we don't have any songs in the bottom tier. But I feel like looking at the lineup, I think we might have a few coming soon. But I'm not gonna spoil it. And also, I feel like this is the point where I have to mention that there will be some songs later that I genuinely have never heard. Because as I mentioned in the first part, I haven't been keeping up with Project SEKAI for the most part, so for a lot of these songs, it's gonna be my first impressions. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like my opinions in this part are not as negative as in the first part. Once again, I feel like Project SEKAI's songs just improve generally with each coming year, and that's sort of a good thing. So yeah, okay. Once again, feel free to crucify me in the comments for my opinions. And that's gonna be it. Peace out, guys, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!